Okay, guys, I wanted to come on here and show you something that God showed me today, and I don't know why I didn't reread this, because this kind of goes with what He's been calling me. He's been calling me as the prophetess Anna. And so today I decided to go back and look at Luke, because our brother over there at Strength Ministries, I think it is, he was saying that the book of Luke is written to the bride of Christ. And then other books were written to like the Jews and to the lukewarm church and things like that. So I said, well, okay, I'm going to go back and read it again with that sort of lens to look at it. So I go through there, and there's the prophecy of Anna, which is in Luke chapter 2, starting at verse 36. And I'll tell you what that says in a minute, but first I want you to see what Joshua said about the church and like these years. I'm just going to let you watch it, then we'll talk about it, okay?
Hi everyone. In 2018, I had a face-to-face encounter with God. I woke up one morning before sunrise, and while I was reading my Bible, Jesus appeared in front of me. This was not the first time I had seen him. This is what he said to me. From the time Israel returned and became a nation on the 14th of May, 1948, there will be 77 years to the Exodus. He was talking about the rapture. I will return in the Festival of Trumpets on the 23rd and the 24th of...
Okay, and then he goes into the dates that he gave. Remember, that was on the Julian calendar. And here's his channel name, Exodus 2025. And this is the name of the video, The End of the World, 23-24 September 2025, okay? So now you notice what he said. He said something about 77 years, okay? So now let's pop over here. I'm going to try to keep it this way. I know it's probably going to mess up with your TVs if I flip it, but we're looking at this part about the prophecy of Anna, Luke chapter 2, starting with verse 36, okay? It says, Anna, a prophet, was also there in the temple. She was the daughter of Phanuel, I think that's how you say his name, from the tribe of Asher, and she was very old. Her husband died when they had been married only 7 years, so pay attention to that. She then lived as a widow to the age of 84. All right, what's 84 minus 7, guys? 77. So it's like this lady's numbers line up exactly with the age that Israel will be when the rapture happens. And this ties into how he's calling me this over here as we're getting prepared for people to go to the rapture so that they understand how you actually do get there. And if you're just watching this video, you need to go back and watch the ones that say must watch. There's 3 parts to the latest one. There's also a video that says this is the most important video you will ever see. Wise Brides Will Agree, I think is the title of that one, okay? And you can know what we know about how to get to the rapture, and it's very, very important that you know this and that you do repent and that you believe the prophet, okay? This will be Prophet Joshua. We're talking about his website or his YouTube page right now, okay? So isn't that interesting that her numbers line up exactly with this? Because, you know, in 7 years after the tribulation is over, Israel will be 84. So it's just they'll tell you over there in Israel, they'll say coincidence is not a kosher word, because God does not put anything in this Bible over here that is just, let's just throw that in there for nothing. A lot of these numbers, like the 153 fish, or like the day that Noah's Ark, reached the mountains of Ararat, like all of those things have prophetic significance as well. So I thought that would be kind of fun to let you see that. But as soon as I read that, I was like, oh my gosh, I remember Joshua saying something about 77, and then 7 years afterwards, they would be 84 at the end of the tribulation, okay? So just go back and read this book of Luke, with the lens that this is written for the bride, and maybe there'll be some other things pop up. I don't know. I'm going to see. But we're going to poke through it today. All right, I love y'all. Bye.